But the manager takes no initiative, doesn't assign anyone. So every time a customer comes in, employees don't know where to look for the books that the customers want, nor do they know if they even have the books because the inventory is not done. The employees all earn commission, but the manager is salaried. Today, we're deconstructing Blake Moten's leadership grid, the path goal theory, and the transactional leadership theory. I'm Angela Murray, SHRM SCP, SPHR, and your favorite HR exam coach. We're continuing our month-long coverage of leadership theories, and today we're kicking it off with Blake and Moten's managerial grid. So the Blake-Moten grid is a framework used to determine a leader's behavioral style based on the leader's concern for people versus their concern for task production. The concern for people is the degree to which a leader considers their team members' needs and their team members' area of personal development when they're deciding how best to accomplish a task. Concern for production is the degree to which the leader emphasizes concrete objectives, organizational efficiency, and high productivity when they're deciding how best to accomplish a task. Now, based on these considerations, 5 management styles were identified: impoverished management, produce or perish management, middle of the road management, country club management, and team management. An impoverished manager is indifferent. The leader lacks direction, lacks motivation, and that leads to minimal effort in both task accomplishment and employee support. This is a disengaged manager who neglects both the needs of the team and the organization's goals, and so that results in a lackluster work environment. Let's say there's a manager of a bookstore, and that manager knows that the inventory is overdue, but the manager takes no initiative, doesn't assign anyone, so every time a customer comes in, employees don't know where to look for the books that the customers want, nor do they know if they even have the books because the inventory is not done. The employees all earn commission, but the manager is salaried, so he has no incentive to sell and doesn't care if the team sells either. This is an impoverished manager. The manager is neither concerned for the bookstore's success nor the interest of the employees. The next manager is a country club manager. This manager has a high concern for people and is mostly focused on the team being happy. This leader prioritizes creating a positive work environment and maintaining harmonious relationships, but this leader may struggle to drive results. The manager focuses on employee satisfaction and morale, but fails to hold the team members accountable. This creates an environment that is too lax to be productive because there's no clear direction and no clear goals. Let's say the bookstore manager knows inventory needs to be completed, but doesn't want to add work. It may take away from the fun and the relaxed environment he's created. So he decides to just get the inventory done as he can on his own. This is a country club manager. By not delegating the task and bringing in the rest of the team, it only prolongs the inventory and hinders productivity. The next manager is a team manager. A team manager is one that can effectively manage both the needs of the team and production. The leader emphasizes teamwork and collaboration and mutual respect while also driving productivity. This manager fosters a supportive work environment while setting clear goals and providing the resources that the team needs to be successful. So the bookstore manager, understanding the importance of the inventory, assigns each person an area to complete on different days and then extends a bonus if the inventory is complete by the end of the day. That makes up for the lost commissions. The next leader is a middle-of-the-road manager. This manager tries to balance results and people, but this strategy is not as effective as it might sound. Through continual compromise, they fail to inspire high performance and also fail to meet people's needs fully. This leader tries to strike a balance between task accomplishment and employee satisfaction, but may not excel in either. This is a manager who tries to maintain a moderate level of involvement with their team while achieving acceptable but not exceptional results. The bookstore manager assigns each person an area, but one employee asks if they can put the inventory off until later. The manager agrees, but when that time comes, the employee doesn't complete the inventory. Instead, they continue working with customers. So the supervisor asks another employee to do it for an additional bonus. But now that employee has so much extra work, they feel burnt out. The manager's attempt to appease the employee, one, and also get the work done, has resulted in nothing being done by employee one and employee two losing motivation and being unable to produce. The next manager is an authoritarian manager. This manager's policy is produce or perish. The manager's only concern is for production, and this leader focuses primarily on achieving tasks and meeting deadlines. The manager strictly enforces rules and procedures without considering the needs or the opinions of the team member. So let's say this bookstore manager says inventory has to be done today, and he doesn't care if employees earn commissions or not. His only concern is the completion of the inventory. This manager isn't concerned about the interest of the team. He doesn't care if they make money. He only cares that the task at hand is completed. The task in this case, of course, is inventory. The next theory is the path goal theory. The basis of the path goal theory is that a leader's style and their traits influences their team's productivity. A leader's effectiveness depends on their ability to clarify path to goal. They should also provide guidance and remove obstacles to help subordinates achieve those goals. Leaders take one of four positions. Number one is achievement-oriented. This leader focuses on encouraging employees to reach their highest potential by setting challenging goals and trusting employees to get the work done. So going back to our bookstore manager, let's say the manager directs the employees to get all the books inventoried and reshelved in 2 days, and he wants them to provide a complete listing of the number of books in each category. This is a challenging goal, but if the employees are competent and motivated, they can rise to the challenge. Number two is directive. The leader provides employees with clear guidelines for the processes and expectations, as well as how they should best be carried out. In this example, the bookstore manager gives the employees a list of areas of inventory to complete, how much time it should take to complete each, and what to move on to next. Number three is supportive. A supportive leader pays attention to the needs and the well-being of employees and makes work pleasant for them by being friendly and empathetic. In this example, the bookstore manager ensures the employees have everything they need to get the job done. The bookstore manager plays music and allows the employees to alternate between customer interaction and inventory. The final approach is participative. In this approach, the manager consults with the employees on the task. So back in the bookstore, the manager holds a meeting, wants to get the employees' input about the best way to approach the inventory. Now we're wrapping things up with the transactional leadership theory. The transactional leadership theory is pretty simple. Employees produce and they follow the rules, they get rewarded. If they don't produce and don't follow the rules, they're punished. The leader views the relationship between managers and subordinates as an exchange. You give me something, I give you something in return. The focus of the transactional leadership is to meet the goals in front of them. It's not good for the long term. It's not for good use in innovative or creative work environments. It's only to provide structure and to get things done immediately. That wraps up today's coverage of our leadership theories. Don't forget, we're covering the leadership theories the entire month of May. I'll see you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get notifications of the next video. Bye.